ASMR mind frame mode. And anyways, I find myself here about to start racing against the Guardian. Here he comes. He's gonna smash into this thing. And we're off. I like that he can give us a little love tap here and smash us into all his HP to give us a good scare. So I hope you've been well this week, and I hope I will be able to improvise what like let me restart that thought. So I just hope this will flow nicely. I'm a little bit distracted because I finally got into Darkest Dungeon 2, the second one. I downloaded it a while ago and I just haven't been feeling like, I don't know, gaming a lot, except for what I've been doing for these videos. And after the initial learning curve, which was a little bit brutal, I finally, oh no, I thought it was gonna fall off. So after the initial learning curve, it finally clicked, as it did with the previous game, Darkest Dungeon 1. And now it's just fun. Now it's finally fun. The first few runs were pretty annoying, but it's good to be playing that again and to actually feel like it flows nicely. And to hear the Darkest Dungeon narrator. Oh, and we just made it in the nick of time. Here. Trinkets and baubles. Sorry, my man. I don't know what killed you, but we're here. We're at the bottom of this tunnel. Whoa, what is that? Am I getting attacked? Oh yeah, by this little baby. So, I don't know, maybe we'll get to do an ASMR video with Darkest Dungeon 2. And I might get into the zone a bit more and roleplay as someone who's on this journey to a mountain of madness, which could be fun. Oh god, these waste of time poison head crabs. But for now, let's get back into the Half-Life mindset. So, we are urgently, very urgently, looking for a cure. Looking for a cure for Alex, or rather, the material that will allow the Vortigons to heal Alex fans. We need to rob these boys here. Are they on the way? Like, is he on the way, or do I have to do something? Oh, right. I have to find a So I think this works, so we can send the elevator to our man upstairs. Hold on just a second. Okay, so we're back. I just had to check something real quick. And here we go. We have our friend here. And I think he's about to join us for the final leg of the little journey into the hive. Come on. Come on, let's go. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. And here it is, the mother lode. The mother lode of alien beehive. Alien beehive thing. I really love the blue, fluorescent, kind of neon aesthetic that this life form has. Even though the antlions themselves are green, mostly. If we go by actual bees and bee-like, bee-adjacent creatures, like wasps and bumblebees, then they all have that color palette of like orange, yellow, black and orange, and yellow, and all those. And their homes are also, they're complementary. Like their nests. So if we go by that logic, then antlions should also be bluish in their color scheme. And now if I love the lighting on his face, like he's telling a creepy story. But anyways, if I were a modder, I would make a mod that changes the textures of the antlions to be bluish. And I think that would be I think it would work. I think so. And now Alex is about to be revived. No problem, no interruptions. It would be a shame if somebody just interrupted this highly delicate moment. Okay, let's join hands. Let's make a prayer circle. He is ingesting the grape, and we are becoming purple. Purple, purple, purple. Oh, X-ray. Very, very meaty. Interesting. Dr. Freeman. I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart, but I had to wait until your friends were otherwise occupied. There was a time they cared nothing for Miss Vance, when their only experience of humanity was a crowbar coming at them down a steel corridor. When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. naysayers when quelling them was out of the question. Still, I am not one to squander my investments, and I remained confident she was worth far more than the initial appraisal. That's why I must now extract from you some small repayment owed for your own survival. See her safely to White Forest, Dr. Freeman. I wish I could do more than keep an eye on you, but I have agreed to abide by certain restrictions. Well, now listen carefully, my dear, when you see your father. Relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences. And we're back from that little ad break from our sponsor, Mr. G-Man, our benefactor. And Alex she's good. She got regenerated by our 40 friends. Look at their little hands. Oh, I wish I could shake it. It looks very shakeable, like as a handshake. I don't think we've ever seen them use this little T-Rex hand thing. They should have, you know what, they should have. Why design that part if it's not being used in any discernible way? Or maybe I don't know, I haven't seen all of their animations, but maybe, I don't know, their exhaust pipes. And now we are continuing with our journey. So now back into the daylight, into the kind of overcast day. Feels like it's probably autumn. That kind of sky, that kind of cold looking air. Freeman Pontifex. Ooh, the nice march. I really like this scene. Let's just alert them right now to our... No, we can't. Because my thinking is that if we alert them that we're here, they're gonna scramble, gonna start falling off the bridge. It's gonna be very, very easy to take care of them. White Forest. White Forest is such a good name. It reminds me of the Moby Dick chapter um, where Melville goes into like a whole rant about the color white and why it's a really eerie color. It's like a mini essay about the white color. Then he ties it into the white whale, the great eldritch whale. By the way, eldritch is a really good word. Very, very nice word. Oh, I just noticed that even when he's shooting his lasers, his third arm isn't really doing anything. Could at least like use it as a kind of charging fear that this is one of those things where once you see it, you can't unsee it. Maybe it's not that bad, but still, I'm kind of annoyed. Come on. Come on, 40. Come here. I kind of also wish that... Oh, now we can kill him. I kind of wish that Valve gave the different Vortigons names. Like at least the most important ones, you know, to kind of differentiate them a bit more. Like, why not? Just smash them into the... Oh, another one. I forgot about that. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Can you... You don't have to do this, you know. You can just go back. It's not your fight. These barrels have your name written on them. Unlike the 40's name, the 40 has no name, so this name cannot be written on these barrels. Do you see my... Oh, he just bopped him. He bopped him. Oh, bopped me now. Very embarrassing. Oh, he's dripping. Look at him. Super drippy. Can you... Yeah, let's go. Anyways, that's taking care of Alex and unnamed Vortigaunt number 8. Wait, I mean, I remember that the Vortigons have, like, they're all connected by the Vortessence. They're kind of like Navi, like Avatar, blue alien, Navi type creatures. They have that kind of symbiosis thing going. But they're not like one organism. I know the Navi kind of are, but they still have individuality. They're not just, yeah, just a hive mind, like the Tyranids and 40k. And speaking of 40k, I'm getting blasted by something. So speaking of 40k, I kinda got the itch to play something from that world. But the itch didn't last more than just downloading a couple of games and then starting them, but not really getting into them. Just because I already played like Mechanicus. Mechanicus has a sequel coming soon, but I just couldn't see myself going back into it. It's like XCOM. I don't know if you've played XCOM, but it's like a tactical team, like team tactics basically. Team tactics. And it's very satisfying to, yeah, just have a good squad going. And a really good isometric tactics game sometimes really hits the spot. Oh, look at him. He got unfortunately cut up in the middle. Right, we have to go through this whole zombie infested thing. And we get a rare look at a dropship pod that looks kind of small when you think about it. I mean, here it looks so also started playing Space Marine 2, but I'm only at the tutorial. I don't know, I just didn't have the fire in me to get deeper into it. I've mainly been focused on other things. A new hobby I've been kind of testing out lately is writing. I don't know, just trying it out for the first time in my life. Because I do like reading. I like books. Went to study books in university, but I never really had the urge to write anything by myself. So it's pretty interesting to give it a shot. But I went down the path that kind of borrows inspiration um, from your own life experience. So you don't have to, like, I don't have to come up with any wild sci-fi plots because that's not really what I'm trying to express, I suppose. It's more like boring life stuff. And I found that it's very vulnerable. It's like, oh God, come on. I'm talking about, like, oh wow, I got brutally murdered for not paying attention. Okay, for now I will pay attention and I will murder this zombie with, I wanted to say explosives, but I have no explosives, so we're gonna have to make do. Here he is, here he comes. How many boxes can a zombie like this take? Quite a lot, actually, as we can see. Quite a lot. And this little spider can take just one. So anyways, oh, another one. Another little spider. Do you want this? Are you dead? Oh, you're not dead. You're somewhere behind me. So I was saying that writing stuff that's based on your own life is very vulnerable if you want to be truthful about it. And since it's so vulnerable, I can't really ask friends or family to read it because it's like too personal. Or I don't have anyone that close to reveal the full on everything, you know. Some things are just, I don't know, too private, I guess. And the only way I would be able to reveal it to anyone is like to total strangers or under a pen name. And this experience made me understand the value of a pen name. Like, why do people use pen names? Or, like, yeah, there are reasons um, like female authors that want to get into the industry, but um, they want to, I don't know, be seen as male, but I don't think that's really relevant anymore because I think female authors kind of dominate the market. Like, yeah, I think female authors dominate the mainstream literature markets, like the sales, everything that's being sold, the biggest biggest genres are all female authors. So I guess authors like J.K. Rowling, I think she did that originally to hide the fact that she's female. She wouldn't need to do that today. She could just call herself Joanne, I guess. But yeah, the other reason to use a pen name is to, I suppose, protect yourself. To protect yourself for various reasons. There's also, well, not interested. I'm interested in this, but not. Oh, not enough, not enough. That's enough. Oh no, jump scare. Anyways, so this reminds me of a concept. Not a concept. Well, I guess a style of book that's called. It's a French term, so I don't know French. And I'm not gonna do this trick where the zombie throws your grenade back at you. I'm just gonna kill him the old-fashioned way. But good on Valve for doing that little scenario. So the term is called like Roman a clef, something like that. Roman a clef, and clef means, I think it means key. So that's where a novel is mostly about real people, and the only difference is that all the names have been changed to, like, I don't know, protect or to hide the real people involved. So it's a novel with a key. When you have the key, then you know, oh, this, I don't know, a character called Jake is actually, I don't know, Johnny from real life. Oh, I should have done that. Yeah. So that's another kind of method to hide sensitive things. And I guess movies do that all the time, don't they? Oh, I ignited it accidentally. Like movies based on real events kind of do that thing where they say based on a true story, but like all the names have been changed to protect the identities. Like that's the standard preamble. But I just learned about that term in literature just a couple of months ago. Which is a little bit embarrassing for me, I guess, because like I have a degree in like literature stuff, so it sucks. Oh well. So I don't know. I will continue with my writing hobby for now, and see how it goes. And hey, maybe I'll get to explore sci-fi sometime. Contribute to the sci-fi genre somehow. Who knows? But yeah, it's very. I think these are very different skill sets. Like to write a very complicated fantasy novel or sci-fi novel, and alternatively some other genre. But I guess that's obvious. It's like movie directors and their expertise, their niches, the niches that they occupy. Like Michael Bay is good with action, in a way. other sorts of materials. And you probably wouldn't ask Woody Allen to direct an action flick with, I don't know, like a Marvel action flick. Even though now that I'm saying it, that would be probably pretty funny and interesting. But I think you get what I'm trying to say. Oh, I wanted to go up there. I have enough of that. Do I have enough of that? No. Now we will run around while Alex snipes these boys that are coming after me. You will never get this. You will never get this. La 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 la. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Too many explosions. I love the way he throws the grenades. It's so satisfying. A little flick of the wrist. Oh, here we go. It's open. The way is open, and the only thing we need is some health. We need some health urgently. Paging. Paging doctor. I need a doctor. I need a doctor. I'm holding out for a doctor. At the end of the night. He's gotta be smart, and he's gotta have a medicine degree. And he's gotta be I don't think he's gotta be faster than light. I think he just has to do a good job. And actually I would be pretty worried if he was really fast, because speed isn't necessarily good. You have to be careful, and if you're rushing, then you might screw it up. And I just realized that the poison zombies cannot be cut into. They are pretty sturdy in the middle, like in their torso, I guess. Or more like Valve just either didn't think about it, or just didn't have time, or they didn't think it mattered. But it's kind of strange though, because we're so used to zombies getting cut up into that when, oh, I think that's one of the rare occasions where this one's cut up into and living. But yeah, we're really used to zombies being cut in half, and then to see that kind of zombie not getting cut up, it's a little bit jarring, or just doesn't feel right. This section is a bit longer than I remembered. Fighting through the zombie warehouses. Oh goddamn. Oh my god, the rebound. The rebound jump. It's pretty impressive. So, we are supposed to turn on this thing. Yeah, I missed it completely. Oh, well, come on. Let's go. Is that it? That's it. That's as high as you go. I need some help. I need a boost. Give me a boost. Ah, the cozy vents. The cozy vents. Boom. Birds. mysterious and smart, and they have that gothic thing, like a gothic reputation to them that I think is unmatched. It's they have really good aura to them. Um, yeah, so first of all, crows and ravens. Ravens take the number one spot. Crows are a bit lower because they're smaller. I think ravens are like big, chunky. They have that really nice shine to them, that luster. Or are they actually, are ravens actually like matte black? I got scared by an achievement. I'm sorry. I hope you didn't hear that blip. So now let's think about an F-tier bird. An F-tier bird. So what do you have to be an F-tier bird? Like it has to be really just a nothing kind of bird. Or no, maybe an actively bad bird. An actively bad bird. What's an actively shitty bird? I mean, an easy answer would be like, I don't know, like pigeons. But pigeons they're not necessarily bad, they're just kind of like meh. They have that nickname, like flying rats, which is pretty derogatory to them, but I get the rationale behind calling them flying rats because they're like the flying equivalent. But I don't know if they're the worst. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Come back, I need you. Oh, he glitched and he revealed himself. That one bobbed a bit there. Oh, guys. Oh, that's satisfying. I'm thinking now about like carrion eaters, like those eagles, or what are they called? Vultures. The vultures that have bald heads, and they dig into gore and meat, and they eat animals from the rear end, which is brutal and gruesome. Jump scare zombie. These are jump scare zombies. Oh, another one. Jesus. Well, enjoy that. I think those are, you could say that they're badass. I don't know if they're badass, they're just eating corpses. Maybe those are F tier, because they're just disgusting and kind of, they're associated with bad things. Well, crows and ravens are too, but crows and ravens have like they're like mysterious villains. Very wise and like an interesting bird. But carrion eaters are vultures. Their reputation is way less. It's not as glamorous. It's not as. They don't have the aura of crows. Oh, and here we have the car. Then you ride, and a huge seesaw puzzle. So I think we found our first F tier bird. Let's think. Well, I think that's actually enough bird talk. What? Okay, let's just die. I'm not satisfied with that. Also, I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking about bird law. There some lawyers who specialize specifically in bird law, which is very interesting and respectable. But yeah, as I said, that's enough bird. Oh, I should have gone from there, right? Right, right, yeah. Oh, no, I should keep them on here. I almost forgot. I was just instinctually knocking off obstacles. Can you actually soft lock yourself in this section, or does Valve spawn in another car? Or does it just equalize to a height that's... yeah, I guess it just equalizes, so you don't get soft locked. Okay. So we did this, now we have to go back up there. Get on the car. And now, again, my heart goes out to all the gamers or non-gamers who get motion sickness from using Valve's vehicles. Not me. Fortunately, never have motion sickness issues when I play games. It's like it's super rare. I can't even think of a game that did that to me ever. And I hope I don't jinx myself now. Well, gang, let's go. Alex, come on. Can you find a way to open the store? I thought this thing, no. Or I guess something else. I have to open a different door. Oh, here it is. Oh, I see. I see. And speaking of tier lists, I'm thinking about making a tier list. Maybe I'll make a tier list video. Those are always fun. It's really nice to settle in, at least in ASMR or even non-ASMR videos, with a long tier list of someone going through one and methodically or in great detail talking about their rankings, and there's something really chill about it. So I might find my niche and talk about something like that. Maybe about bugs. I don't know. Bugs are pretty fun. I've always been a great bug enjoyer. So maybe a bug tier list. I can immediately tell you, or maybe no, I won't spoil. I was gonna tell you the ultimate F tier bug, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Oh, I think humanity at large can agree on a couple of F tier bugs that are like universally hated. Oh, I just climbed in through Alex. I like that the car is strong enough to just bust through some cars. Okay, let's go. Whoa, okay, that's better. Hurts us a little bit. Man, this level is really, really nice. I love the environment here. And having Alex with us, it really shows how much Valve learned, like all the strong suits of the previous games, the previous sections, have said much better before me. Half-Life Episode 2. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is a combination of everything that was good about the previous ones. In one really tight, well-made package. And it's just non-stop bangers, banger after banger. Like this scene now is going to be so nice. The combat section here, beautifully done. Beautiful first fight against. Oh, sorry, Alex, I'm kind of fumbling the bag here. Beautiful fight against the hunters with their fléchettes and how they vibrate and then explode violently and trash the environment. It's all really good. Where do we enter this building from? From the roof. Yeah, from the roof. I have to go downstairs. Oh, here. This is. I need this. Man, it's a real comfort to play Half-Life for these videos because while we can never really go back to those innocent years back then, at least we can get a kind of a rough effect, something close to it, which is what I feel when I play again. It's very nice. Simpler times. And oh, here we go. Let's go. I love how Valve put a ton of breakable things all around to make sure that the hunter assault really pops when it begins. Oh, and taking cover like this, ducking from the. Here they are, the fléchettes. Oh, beautiful particle effect work. And shooting back at them. Come on, give me some. Give me some. Okay, well, no. It's funny to watch new players play this section because they start to fight against the hunters and they start shooting them and getting pretty much beat the hell up by them because they don't realize yet that hunters are super susceptible to physical damage, to physics-based attacks. So yeah, the best thing against them is to just knock them away like that. To maybe wait for them to shoot up your whatever you're holding, their fléchettes, then shoot it back at them and they disintegrate. It's beautiful. Okay, so what season is this? Wait, are we going? What's happening? Wait, this is not the direction, I guess. I have to reorient myself. Find, where do we go? Where do we go? I'm kinda lost. I thought that weather looks like it's around October, like late September, October, November. So yeah, definitely the fall, autumn, like on the cusp of winter. Um, yeah, usually you get these kinds of storms like right on the edge between autumn and winter. That's when you get these, like locally, they might pop up here and there. Oh, he's flashing us, look at him, bastard. What a little prick. A very, very phallic enemy. He's like an old school flasher on chat roulette. That's what he was doing there. Alright, Alex, I hope you're not traumatized by that. It's kinda sucks because she will be traumatized way more by what transpires at the end of the game. But hopefully, Half-Life Alex change. No, it doesn't change it. No, she still gets traumatized by those things. Whoa. Feels like a real ride, and this thing would break your bones because it's so, like, I don't know what the suspension system is like, or the shock absorption, or it feels like you'll just break your bones. Oh, and here we are. We are at a really innocuous farmhouse. I'm sure there's nothing alien-like hidden inside, like in a classic alien movie. Oh, look at the pumpkins. This is definitely autumn. Shoot the pumpkin. Um, after you, Mademoiselle, take the lead. Okay. Okay. Well, let's innocently creep up on this guy. Oh, oh no, we got fried. There are a lot. I think there are. This episode has the most not alliance. What am I saying? The most resistance corpses in the series. There are so many dead resistance fighters all over these maps. Oh, and it'll call back to the Citadel. Some Citadel, improvised Citadel machinery. Oh, the slug. Oh, do you think this? I'm getting the impression that in the writing process, this scene was added after they decided how that whole encounter goes. Then they went back and added this one as like a foreshadowing, or to teach you that this is what they're capable of. Look at him in his little onesie. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, he got right in the jugular, almost. And Valve is flaunting its physics. But I never thought about it. They're in snug little onesies. That's beautiful. Yeah. Watchmen movie. You know, that whole, oh, damn, this is a nice shootout. The scenes with Dr. Manhattan, um, where scenes from their final showdown between Manhattan and Ozymandias and Rorschach and all that stuff. That movie in general is, I know that it's like controversial and there are like notorious scenes there that people really do not like. But I'm doing the thing I was talking about before. Okay, here. You can shoot this. You can shoot this. Shoot this, please. Alright. But still, I think that movie, it does a lot of things really, really beautifully and in a really cool way. The fact that it's so, like, unnecessarily true to the comic book, like, shot for shot, composition, recreations. It's kind of what you'd want to see as a comic book fan of like the story. You would want to see those panels brought to life, I guess. I don't know, not necessarily, but you know, it's cool. If you're gonna get an adaptation, which you don't always have to get, then it's nice to get competent ones. And I think that the ending they came up with for the movie is one of the rare instances where it's interesting, it's very justifiable. It's not totally like, what the hell did they do? It's more like, oh, okay, I see what they were going for. It's an interesting theory on how it could have gone down. So, and the CGI in that movie was really nice. Dr. Manhattan and the music, oh, the music was really, really nice in that movie. The vibes with the comedian. The comedian was such an edgy, nihilist thing. Also Rorschach. Oh no, Alex, come on. Dead end. Reverse. This is a nice chase sequence. Again, Valve putting together a bunch of different lessons and creating a blockbuster feel. So, I was talking about this originally because I wanted to say that, oh no, the car. Jesus, what the hell? Well, get out of the car then. Gotta ditch the car. Almost shot him. I almost shot his head off. So there's that scene at the end where he's facing off. Ozymandias is trying to kill Manhattan, and then Ozymandias kills him. Like, it looks like he kills him for a moment. Beautiful. And then Ozymandias is facing off against the other Watchmen for a moment, and the second Silk Spectre shoots him from like close range. And the scene is like, oh my god, he caught the bullet. Like the myth was that he can catch a bullet. He's like so fast that he can catch a bullet with his hands. And then he actually does it, and it's like, wow, no way. But when it happens, has that like cutscene vibe to it, where they look at him very slowly, and she only shoots him the one time. She only shoots him once, and you're like, during this whole like prolonged moment where you keep looking at him instead of just double tapping him or triple tapping him, like just shoot him some more. Why are you looking at him dramatically? Just shoot him. Like in a realistic scenario, it feels like what would have happened is that she would just keep unloading the revolver at him. Like she should have like a bunch of shots in there ready to go in the drum. Anyways, it's just a minor little thing, but it's really funny to look at that scene and be like, wow, she was really satisfied with it one shot. And ooh, very satisfying to kill this guy. And now, oh, it's been a while since we got these. Well, good job, guys. I also completely forgot how our car. Oh, right, the car's gonna be okay. They're gonna fix it up. For a second, I thought to myself, "Wow, we're dropping the car really early." But no, it's gonna be okay. Valve usually doesn't just unceremoniously gets rid of a vehicle like that. Usually, well, it kind of did with a water boat. Well, dude, my guy, are you supposed to open this up or what? Anyways, what's going on here? Guys, where do we... Is he supposed to open the door for me? Or not? Okay, I will continue with my commentary in a moment. Oh, okay, now it's okay. So Valve, with the water boat, water jet, whatever, we just left it at Black Mesa East. Outside, that was unceremonious. And then the dune buggy, we left it in a garage, but then the Combine took it with their like dropship thing, and we were like feebly like looked at it. We're like, no. It felt pretty bad. But with this car, we like this is not its end. This guy's gonna fix it up and blah blah blah. And it's gonna be okay. She just asked me, what do I think? I think, yes, please fix it up and let me just handle the zombies. I can do this. Let me take care of him. Let me at him. Let me at him. Yes, right, Gordon. Exactly, Gordon. Super dangerous. Okay, well, is this... Where's the... Let me go. I am being a bit of a spaz right now. Man, oh, here it is. Back when I was a kid and I played this, my dad was really annoyed whenever there was a scene, and yet you had to play along with it and just look at it and look at the appropriate characters when they were talking to you. But I was a spaz, and I would like jump around and do all sorts of hyperactive things, and he would get so frustrated with me. And now that I'm older, I get it. I get how annoying that must have been. Where it's like you can't pay attention, and we still slip into that. All of us, here and there. That's how you do it. That little zombie was trying it out. Didn't work for him. Um, where's the direction? The direction of the... Oh, let the car just sink. What happened there? Okay, I have to reorient myself. Right, we have to go up, 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 up. I haven't slept much today, but fortunately I feel like I have plenty of energy. So I get to make use of my weekend fully. Which reminds me of that was like one of many hypothetical questions of would you rather, where you're like offered on one hand to never have to sleep again, and on the other something else. And a lot of people wanted to have the ability to not have to sleep, because then you double your time awake and you get to do so much more. Because we all know that statistic where it's like, on average, a person spends X amount of time during his life asleep. And I get the thought behind wanting to get rid of sleep, but then again, sleep is such a, oh god, I'm really between a rock and a hard place. Please, dude, go away. But when you think about it, sleep is such a, it feels so good. Sleep feels really good. So I don't know if I would want to give up on it. Maybe if you didn't have to do it, but if you wanted to, you still could. Like, it's not that sleep just doesn't work anymore. It's more like you don't need it to function properly, like you do in real life. So I'd be down, because sometimes I don't want to go to sleep. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I could stay up and not suffer the consequences of, I don't know, insomnia or whatever. Sometimes when I watch ASMR videos of like gameplay videos, I wonder to myself, do people prefer it when the ASMR artists stay in character, like in universe? They talk about what's happening in the gameplay, or is it like they don't mind when the person rambles about something outside of the game, which is what I'm doing right now? Personally, I don't mind. I think it's either way works fine for me. But yeah, I wonder, because obviously I could just stay focused on play-by-play type commentary of like, alright, now I have to weave through these cars here, and then we have to find a way to shut down that nest there. You have to take care of that nest. That looks like that way is blocked. We have another time-wasting spider here. God, they're probably my hated enemy. My top hated enemy in Half-Life. Now we're on the roof. NES Unreal Tournament, like the OG. I would play that when I was a kid, and it was so cool. Man, that gameplay to run around and oh, just a classic experience. I suppose all those classic games are you could still like play them, and if you wanted to, it's all still out there mostly. But yeah, whatever. So we took care of the little nest, and the car's ready, and we get to oh, almost. That keeps surprising me. I keep almost blasting their heads off. And now, oh, now we're about to get the radar. He's gonna teach us about the radar. This is pretty classic. Like, I think. No, only with the airboat we got an upgrade in the middle of the road, but not the dune buggy. The dune buggy was upgraded from the get-go with the cache of ammo, the endless ammo cache. SMG. Another run with our car. The open road. The open road calls. And we are in for a loading screen. Ah, the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, there's like an ambush here. That guy there. Here he is up there. I can't remember who, someone's video. Recently I watched someone's video, and it was like, right, I remember now. It was a video about like, oh look at them. Secrets that people usually don't notice, stuff like that. One of them was about the soldier, this Combine Cyclops, and how he has a rare instance of that elite Combine outfit, but it's all dirty and, yeah, just dirty, because they're out here, and back in City 17, they were in the Citadel, so it's not a forested area, it's not dirty. But here, they have like dirty outfits, and I think it's like not common for them. Valve didn't use that texture a lot, something like that. And now let's get started on this fight. Oh man, now I'm thinking about the Black Eyed Peas. Classic song. Let's get it. Let's get something in here. I love that that song got changed and censored. It's so funny to me that there are two versions: the original version and the oh man, I feel like I'm missing the right place. What did they change it to? Let's get it started in here, right? And then the OG version is let's get art in here. Let's get stupid. No, let's get stupid is in the original too. Are you gonna come closer, my man? Come closer. Come here. Are you a hunter or are are you a camper? What alright, well. Alright, he's a camper. Boop, 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 boop. What are they shooting at? We're here. They're shooting at, look, over there. Are there rebels here? Resistance members? What the hell are you shooting at, guys? This whole wall is like shut up. Like there's nothing here. They keep shooting. Are they just programmed to stand over there and just keep shooting at these, like, interesting. Oh, the shotgunners, the breach. They breached the building, finally. I do remember that. I do remember Valve talking about how they upgraded the AI of the Combine in this game. Can't remember exactly what they did, but oh, they got. Oh my god, that was super embarrassing. Did you see that? They bumped into each other. Oh, and their heads actually reacted like awkwardly. They were like, oh. Oh, and thanks to the captions. Oh my god, I'm getting blasted. Thanks to the captions, we can see that the Combine is treating us as an infection, like a in biological terms. So they're like, cauterize the wound, sever, and like so stuff like that. Oh, I love those little medkits that they're bringing with them. I think in some sense, I am way more scared of radiators like this because of Half-Life. Because of how dangerous they are in Half-Life, they're super heavy and like it's thick metal. It just looks like it's gonna hurt if it gets hurled at you. Not that there would ever be a reason for them to for a radiator to get hurled at you in real life, but something about it. Like whenever I see one in real life, I'm like, whoa, be careful. That thing's dangerous. I've seen what it can do. I've seen things you wouldn't believe. All these moments in time, lost like tears in the rain. And what do you call it? Blade Runner. There's where am I going? There's a game inspired by Blade Runner. It's, what is it called? Oh, I forgot. It's called, it's like Observer. Yeah, Observer. It's starring Rutger Hauer, and he plays a kind of, well, the job is you play as an observer, which in their sci-fi, like dystopian cyberpunk universe, heavily inspired by Blade Runner and all those. So in that game, you are kind of insurance verification officer. Well, not insurance, obviously. It's more like you investigate how people died by jacking into their memories, into their cybernetic components, something to that effect. And as you check in, oh my god, what have I done? So stupid. You get to experience their final moments, and you get to see how they died. Honestly, I'm a bit hazy on how it works, or what the reason is exactly, but it's something like that. Oh no, my nemesis. So that game it's very linear, first of all, very linear, and it's very short, but it it just grabbed me in a way that games don't grab me too much, too often. Something about it being, I don't know, narrated. Well, you're Rutger Hauer, so he's the main character, and he's talking the whole way through, and the atmosphere there was impeccable, like dark, gritty, horror, very, very cool. Just they really nailed the vibe there. Maybe that could be a good game to play some more. I'm still on the hunt for other. Oh, what is that? Huh. That was not supposed. Okay, well, get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of town. And we did it. We did it. We are home free. Let's get out of here, Alex. Oh, wait. Other direction, right? Oh, there's a guy there. Oh, that's just a tree. That's just a tree. Well, let's go back to our vehicle. Vehicle. Alex. Not too long ago, I was looking up, after the previous video that I uploaded, I looked up the face model of Alex Vance. I found her, and I found that she got interviewed by some YouTuber about the role, and like she got to plug her own things because she's up to completely different things these days, and she used to be like an actress and a model. And the video had like 1,000 views. That's it. Which is understandable because she's not exactly a superstar, and her voice actress got more of the. I think understandably she got more of the publicity. But there's something that I always find like pretty sad about when voice actors or people involved in the gaming industry, when they get interviewed and then the interview has like 0 views. It's kind of humiliating. Oh no, a Strider who's gonna help us. What a damn superhero moment. When is he joining Marvel Rivals? Look at him, he's puking his guts out. Oh my god. Oh, this little choreographed fight scene is really nice. Oh, it must have been really fun to think about how, like, what the choreography would be, how Dog would defeat him. Amazingly done. Oh, give me that brain. Give me that brain. plastic. Oh, look at that. That's kind of. This is straight up a lot of lore implications about this. Their brain is not that big. They're like, it's pretty small, right? Is it their native brain, or is it like a kind of mix between animals? Are they sentient when they're not in combine modification mode? I wonder. I want to see the organic, the pre-combine version of these guys. And I think once we humiliate Dog in this upcoming race, we're gonna call it quits for tonight. And hopefully you enjoyed the session. Alright, let's overtake Dog, please. Come on. We can't lose to him. We gotta win her heart. Oh my god, don't lose control. Come on, Alex. Oh, this now reminds me of rally games, rally racing games where you have the second driver telling you left, sharp left, straight, U-turn. I can't remember all the terms, but it's like 45 sharp left. We did it. Yay. We defeated Dog. Do you hear that, Dog? You're a slowpoke and it. Just kidding, you're a good boy. And there we go. We're home free. White Forest. H-W-I-T-E. White. And yeah, I hope you've slept through most of this video. And I'll see you next time.